Eddie Munson's storyline was one of the most interesting parts of Season 4. In the season finale, he died a hero's death by giving his life to save his friends. This didn't come as a surprise, since each season of Stranger Things is known for killing off the new side characters. There was a lot of talk about the character after he died, but some Stranger Things fans are tired of Eddie Munson's TikTok popularity. Now, subscribers are getting angry about how much the character takes over. This and more in today's video. The Eddie Munson and Stranger Things backlash has begun on TikTok. Rolling Stone wrote about how TikTok user Naomi LaPointe recently posted clips of her time at a Chicago-based comic expo where she ran into people who don't like Eddie. She went to the event dressed as Steve Harrington right after Demobats attacked him in the Upside Down. She found a lot of Munsons that day and filmed herself singing and dancing with them all. The 24-year-old got comments saying that new fans were ruining the show and that cosplay is so cringe. In less than 24 hours after the video went online, LaPointe told the publication that the comments made her feel a little discouraged, and she's not the only one who's had to deal with mean-spirited gatekeeping. After their song, Eddie's Song, came out on Spotify, Sapphire, a 19-year-old singer-songwriter, had to turn off the comments on all of their Eddie Baby posts. It talks about how sad it was for Steve and Dustin Henderson, who held Eddie, Joseph Quinn, as he bled out from Demobat bites when Eddie died on the show. Rolling Stone says that someone wrote on a video, "I'm sorry, but I miss 2019 Stranger Things fandom right now. He was present for one season," someone else said. The backlash has also been talked about on other social media sites. One Twitter user said, "I can't understand how people on TikTok are denouncing the Stranger Things fandom as a whole just because some girl wrote a fan song for Eddie Munson. None of you would have survived Broadway Stuck. When I see a TikTok about how much someone hates Eddie Munson cosplayers, I just block it. It's not enough to just tap not interested. Another person, I need to block them so I never see them again. Let people do what they want and enjoy their fandoms." Next, the most convincing Eddie theory for Stranger Things 5 fits 11 more. Those who want to see Eddie Munson, Joseph Quinn, in Stranger Things Season 5 will be disappointed to hear that his most convincing reason for coming back is actually about 11, Millie Bobby Brown. In D&D, Cass, the Bloody-Handed, always beats Vecna in the end, no matter what form he takes. Cass was hired by Vecna to be his trusted right-hand man. He also gave Cass a powerful magic weapon called the Sword of Cass. Cass eventually turns against Vecna and tries to kill him with the sword and a spiked shield, but he fails and falls into an alternate dimension. Here, Kaz is turned into Kaz the Destroyer, a powerful vampire lord. He eventually gets away and tries again to beat Vecna. There are many hints in Stranger Things Season 4 that could explain why Eddie could come back as a figure like Kaz. First, 11 used her new power to bring Max Mayfield, Sadie Sink, who had died, back to life. If Vecna's powers are similar, he might also be able to bring someone back to life. There are also some similarities between Kaz and Eddie. Both use a sword and a shield with spikes as weapons, and both have ties to bats. Eddie was killed by Demobats and has a large tattoo of a bat. Cass, on the other hand, was a vampire, which is often thought to come from being bitten by a bat. Eddie also has a tattoo of a demon on his chest, which could mean that he'll come back as a demon or as someone who is not dead. In D&D, the place where Cass is sent had dark flakes of ash, like the ones Vecna used to make the Mind Flayer in the Upside Down, which is where Eddie died. While this theory seems plausible, it does contain holes. Also, if Eddie came back, it wouldn't be as the same Eddie whose popularity exceeded expectations. Instead, it would be as a bad puppet controlled by Vecna. This could ruin the character's story arc and make his sacrifice in Season 4 less important. Eddie could still come back in a memory or vision-like scene, but it seems like 11 has already been set up as the show's Kaz-like character in Season 4. Why 11 can't take Kaz's role in Stranger Things 5? In the 4th season of Stranger Things, 11 got her memories back from Hawkins' lab. While there, Vecna, who was known at the time as Henry, Juan, or Peter, worked as an orderly who used to be a test subject. He took 11 under his wing, taught her about her powers, and helped her develop them. Once he got her to trust him, he used 11 to get rid of a chip in his neck that limited his power. He then used her like Vecna did with Cass. With his powers back, One set out to destroy the world of people, just like Vecna. One invited 11 to join him, but like Cass, 11 turned against him in the end. She opened the first portal with her own powers and sent One to the Upside Down, where he became Vecna. In Chapter 9, The Piggyback, they fought again, but 11 couldn't kill him. Even though she didn't beat Vecna in Season 4, 11 keeps getting stronger, especially by using the love of her friends and family to help her. This is something something Vecna has never really understood. It also makes the most sense for the main character and longtime hero of Stranger Things to be the one who beats Vecna in the end, especially since she has supernatural powers, and they've known each other for a long time. In D&D lore, Kaz's second attempt to kill Vecna ended up killing both of them. Their second fight is a lot like the expected rematch between Eleven and Vecna in Season 5, and it may also be a sign that Eleven will die. Stranger Things Season 5 won't come out until 2024, so it'll be a long time before it can answer the many questions and theories that have been going around. Vecna's vengeance in Stranger Things Season 5 teased by villain actor. Stranger Things star Jamie Campbell in Season 5 of the hit Netflix show. Bauer hints at Vecna's revenge by saying that the group has made a big mistake. In a recent interview with NME, Bauer talked about his epic entrance into the popular science fiction show and hinted at what's next for Hawkins after that dramatic ending. The actor said that Vecna is pissed and properly vexed, and he said he thinks that Vecna is just rebuilding after the end of Season 4. Bauer said that the group had made a big mistake, which sounded like an ominous hint of what was to come. After the fourth season of Stranger Things came out, Bauer talked about how he made Vecna, including how he did the voice work and how he had to change a lot every day to play the character. People were still shocked by what happened in Stranger Things Season 4, so they were happy to hear that Season 5 was officially being written. The Stranger Things writers' room shared an exciting behind-the-scenes photo. Stranger Things Season 5 has not yet been given a release date, but the show's creators recently said that it'll be shorter than Season 4. Stranger Things fans will be both excited and scared by this tease from Bauer, since it sounds like Vecna could come back even stronger in Season 5. Vecna's big plan killed a lot of people in Season 4, so many fans are hoping that their favorite character will be able to stay out of harm's way next season. Stranger Things is going to end after Season 5, so we don't know what Vecna has in mind or if the Hawkins gang will be strong enough to beat him next time. Finally, how Stranger Things 5 can justify Hopper's return. Jim Hopper's death in the Season 3 finale of Stranger Things was the perfect end to his story arc, and he should have stayed dead. Stranger Things Season 4 shows that Jim Hopper, David Harbour, didn't disintegrate like the Russian guards, but instead was locked up in Kamchatka. This ruins the ultimate sacrifice. As a horror sci-fi show, Stranger Things has never been afraid to show a horrible death, even though characters like Dr. Alexei, Bob Newby, and Eddie Munson are very likable. Hopper's fake-out sacrifice in Season 3 takes away from the overall high-stakes horror tone that the next-to-last season was going for. It also takes away from the darker atmosphere that's needed for the end of the series. Jim Hopper is more of a filler plot in Stranger Things Season 4, as he doesn't add much to the main story, but his presence does give Team Hawkins more options for the next and final season. There will be a father-daughter team against Vecna, Jamie Campbell Bauer, a death that will hurt just as much and more. Whatever happens in Season 5 of Stranger Things, it has to be better than Hopper's fake death scene, or it will all be for nothing. Well, that's all the time we had for today. Hope you are as eager as I am for the next season. Till next time, cheers!